Okay, so this is a story that just took place only a month ago, so it's fresh in my head. I was in Ecuador and I was going whitewater rafting, and I didn't use sunscreen because I never burn, or so I thought I never burned. So stubbornly went out and rafted. Equator is named after, or Ecuador is named after the equator, so it's really hot, and I wasn't used to that. And I went out and rafted all day with my shirt off, took in a lot of rays, and then went out of the water and decided I wanted to get a couple minutes of sunbathing before going in and eating some food. And so I did that, and it got really hot and I felt zapped, and then we went in and ate and all was good. I went home. It felt a little bit burnt, and then the next day I was definitely feeling the burn, and so that's where the twist comes in. I went from feeling really good about myself to really feeling the burn. I had no idea that I burnt, but I burned. So by the end of the day, I'm starting to feel better. All is going good. I can do stuff. I'm doing homework, eating dinner, had a beer with my dinner at the dinner table at a hostel with people around, and I was no longer doing well. I had a beer, put some really hot salsa on my food, so it was really spicy and I was struggling. It was packing heat. And then this guy had passed around a doobie, and I hadn't smoked anything for a long time, but I partook for just a slight little taste, and then everything went downhill from there, and I was like not feeling good, and I started getting the jitters and all freezy and weird and sweaty. And then my last words were, "What was in that thing?" And then I put my face down in my plate and started falling out of my seat. And then they picked me up and picked up my head, and my eyes were rolled back into my head, and I passed out for a good 30 seconds. Apparently I peed myself too at the dinner table, and woke up and everyone was freaking out and were about to take me to the hospital, and then they just ended up taking me to my bed instead, where I drank a bunch of water, got some electrolytes in me, and was pretty shocked, but went to bed and felt great the next day, and went out rafting again with sunburns, heavy sunburns. And that's that. I was okay. I lived.
Wow.
Go ahead and click.